A package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a package in the mail from France, shoebox, from the same seller of Facebook that I got some titles about a month ago. We have two more. Now, I have played neither of them, so these are both for the Coleco. Very well wrapped. Don't think I've ever even seen physical copies of them before in my life. So the first one, so as I said, I haven't seen gameplays of them or anything, so it'll be very interesting. First one is a sequel to one of the original Reese Coleco games, Mr. Do, and it's Mr. Do's Castle. So this brings me one more game closer to completing the Parker Brothers games on the Colecovision. I think I'd have to double check that all I need now is a proper box for Gyrus and likewise a box for James Bond 007. Plenty of copies of James Bond 007 out there, so that won't be a biggie, and it's not the best game in the world, so in no particular rush for that one. More after the games that I don't have. So we have the manual. These Parker Brothers boxes always pretty robust, and we have the cartridge. The label looks in decent condition too, so I really have never played this one at all, not even in emulation or on my multicart, so very interested to know about this game. Played Mr. Do a lot, and I'm not sure the comparison. I think it's a little bit of a mixture of the Mr. Do character with maybe Apple Panic or Load Runner or something. Anyway, I'm only guessing, so we'll give that one a very good play. Now the next one's an interesting one because it uses the Super Action controllers, of which I have some, thank goodness. And it's another game I haven't played, and I didn't actually even know that this was available on the Colecovision. Now, it's Super Action Football. Now, this is not American football, this is actually soccer. So in other words, it'll be a game that I might actually be able to play. I really don't know the rules of American football, so I'd be a bit stuck. The box looks in reasonable condition. As you can see, it says you need the Super Action controllers. So it looks like you choose formations and things like that. So there's the cartridge. I may have to read the instructions on this one, otherwise I may struggle with that. And there's the manual. And it's a big fat one, so it's in multiple languages. So English is first. It's got all the controls laid out in there and what some of the buttons do and things like that. Alright, so I will go and read this, otherwise it's going to be a very poor gameplay video. And we'll give both of these games a go. I'm most interested to see what they're like. Right, and here we go with Super Action Football, or Super Action Soccer as it was known in, I believe, if it came out in the US at all. Now, it is obviously designed to be a two-player game. I've only got one Super Action controller, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. You could probably play it two players of normal controllers, but the extra two buttons allow you to put extra strength into a kick and kick the ball at a different height. So we're just going to have to go with tackling. I haven't played this before, so I'm not doing anything. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Not supposed to be a yellow player. I think that's just the computer making I see, can seem to be a now make that yellow player move a little bit. Now, we might reset. And I'll start a 2-player game, but obviously it's going to be a bit one-sided. So we'll go for a fast game. So 2, 5, 8 is supposed to be pretty good. No, definitely the blue card. Oh. And I kick it straight towards the goalie. And I don't have a second controller thing in, so it's going to be very difficult. And then adds. There we go. So I stole it off him. Naughty me. Does he have some time? Oh, this is going to be very difficult to demonstrate. Oh dear, sorry I can't show you much of this game. It's probably one that I need to plug a second controller in and have a second person here to play properly. Obviously early 8-bit titles, it's very difficult to simulate I actually just picked the ball up. Okay, zooms in for closer up. When you go past a player, that's quite good. Yeah, not going to be able to demonstrate it very well without 2 players by the looks of it. Early 8-bit games, it was very difficult to make a computer play as a good opponent against a human player. But there are some good examples, especially on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64. On the computers, a bit more RAM and a bit more processor capabilities. I'm sure it would have been possible on the Coleco to make a decent 2-player algorithm, but obviously not this case. The only other Super Action game I've ever played is the Super Action Baseball, which I used to quite enjoy. Yeah, alright, well let's try our next game. Oh, so here we go with Mr. Do's Castle. So once again, haven't played this before, so since we didn't spend much time on the Super Action Soccer, let's... Right, so we've got a hammer. Right. Oh. Right, how do you... No. Okay. So you've obviously got to get... Can you go in those? Can you go over? No, you can't sort of go over again. What are these? Oops, no. I will figure this out. Right. Ow. Right, so you can crush them. Ooh. Right, you've only got to get rid of the enemies. Right, now I understand. So that's a ladder. So here they come. Oh, oops. Touched him. How many lives have got left? Got some left? Right. I'm just curious at what the little window things are. Am I missing something there? Oops, I'll touch that other guy. Right, so you've just got to get rid of the enemies, right? I don't know what hitting a key, it makes the keys flash. Ooh. I take it the green one's bad. Okay. Right, so if you get rid of a key one, that makes the key ones flash. Ah, just didn't quite time it right. I would have got a couple of them. Well, now that we've sort of worked it out, we better have another go. This is quite an interesting little game. Star. Yeah, I understand what the hell's going on. Escape. Crushed him. Right. I don't know whether I'm doing any good bonus points wise, but at least I finished a stage without dying. What's he doing? Probably I'm missing something with the Ooh, I think that was a bad thing to do. Yeah, they get very fast. Seem to get more score though, so obviously the more risk you take. Which helps me somehow. Oh, Oh, did it again. Oh God. Oh, and got me. I sort of trapped myself in a corner, didn't I? Okay. Oh, good music. Oh, bugger it. See, once you've gone and screwed up like that. No. So if one's filling it, the other one can walk over. It'll take me a while to work out the strategy on this one. Shit. Sorry. I've got one life left. So I haven't left myself a lot of places to go. Just timing. Oh, missed. Dear me. No, you've really got to time that well. I'm not doing very well. No, come up. Obviously need a lot more practice. Very cool game. I said, I haven't played it at all before and I haven't seen any videos of it either, so it's a really nice fun. This game. It's supposed to be quite a uncommon game too, so it might have been one of Parker's latest releases or something, but you don't see it around very much, so very happy to have a copy, especially for Parker Brothers games. Parker's Brothers did such a good job back in the day. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this pick up and play video. I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.